I loved planning our wedding. I loved every detail. I actually had everything done even earlier than I needed to, which allowed me to have just the best wedding day and wedding experience. I don't have any horror stories, which I know is really odd. And I have to credit that to just the organization and getting things done ahead of time and staying on top of things. And it really just brought out the true passion. And then I actually had a conversation with a local florist here in town, and we talked about partnering up, and I would help plan for his brides on the floral end of it as well. And just, I kept talking to people about it, and I kind of have a big mouth. I'm a pretty open person. And I was telling people that, you know, hey, I'd like to wedding plan and get into this. And our wedding photographer, I had asked her the day of the wedding, I said, could you please get a few extra detail shots, because I think maybe one day I want a wedding plan. And it happened that a few months after our wedding, she came to me and asked me to do a styled photo shoot. And she was like, hey, I need to tag you on Facebook. What's your business name? So I can also recommend clients to you. And that's literally how Gyorko Planning and Design evolved in a nutshell. So the styled photo shoots have really been a focus in just getting myself started, and it's working with all the local vendors in the area. So linens, florals, photography, makeup, gowns, and going to everyone and actually just bringing all the talent in Morgantown together to create a scene. And it's really fun because it's what we want to do. And I've been the lead on that, so I've coordinated it, and I've picked the vision and coordinated the colors and the themes, and then went to everyone with that inspiration and said, okay, here's the look I'm trying to achieve, bring your creativity to it. And then we've done photo shoots. We've done 3. And the last one we did was actually a classy Halloween photo shoot, and we've been published in 4 blogs, including an international one. Erin Waltrain and I were at a conference this weekend. They took 6 months of information and condensed it into a 2-day course. So it was amazing. It was worth more than what we paid. It was worth more than our 2 days away from our families. We went over every single detail to plan a wedding, and that extends to any event as well. And just how to do it efficiently, what the etiquette is for every aspect of a wedding that you can think of. There's actually 5,000 details to one wedding. And we're now more than capable to handle that, and willing, so there you go. Preferably, I would love to be the first phone call and sit down with them before they book any of their vendors. So that way we can discuss exactly what their needs and wants are, who would be appropriate to fill those needs and wants. But I've also jumped in at the end and done what people refer to as day of coordination. It's truly month of. And we're jumping in at the end, learning everything that they already have planned and helping them, you know, get it off without a hitch. So ideally from the beginning, regardless of when you call me though, whether it's text, email, Facebook message, you know, it all works. I like to sit down with the couple or the bride first and just see if we mesh and get all their details of, you know, what they want, and then we move forward from there. So after we meet, it's an initial 1-hour consultation that's free, complimentary, and then we'll go over the packages and different options available to them. It's very customizable. They start from $300 up to whatever you need. It really is. There's 3 packages: the month of, which is also known as day of, the partial planning, so you handle some of the aspects and the venues and details that you can, and then the more challenging ones I can come in and help with. Maybe just help finalize some design and style, like I want these colors but I'm not really sure how it's going to fit into this space that I have. So that's the partial planning, and then the full shebang, full package from the beginning we can do. And then there's even a la carte options within the packages. Like you want someone just to track your RSVPs. You just want to sit down for an hour or 2 and go over colors and design and see if you're on the right track, or you have a few etiquette questions. So it truly is customizable. There's just so much to know. Like I said, it's 5,000 details in one wedding. It's a full-time job. You have enough going on, and just the stress of it. Rather than spending your entire evenings every night trying to figure out who I should call for what. Why not just ask someone that does it for a living, that knows the contacts and knows who's appropriate for what need, and enjoy the journey. Enjoy the celebrating with your friends and your family and your loved one, and have fun on your way to the owl.